king of the swingers, oh, the jungle VIP. I've reached the top and had to stop, and that's what's bothering me.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you should definitely subscribe. I upload every single day of December until the 25th. I'm taking like a 6-day break and then going back to it. Next year, I'm uploading every other day. So for those of you guys that are completely new to my channel, I am doing the Disney College Program Spring 2019. I'm so excited. Like at this point, it's 28 days till I drive down there. Today I'm going to be doing a DCP Q&A. So this is more for people that don't know as much about the Disney College Program or want to know more about like what I'm doing on my program. Also, this is just like from my Instagram. If you aren't following me on Instagram, go follow me. I'll leave it right here. I've started posting on my Instagram stories like a lot more because I want to, whenever I get to Disney, like post on Instagram stories like all the time, because I follow a lot of people that do that right now, and it's like really helpful and really entertaining. So I'm starting like doing more Instagram stories, so you should definitely go follow me. And I also always ask for questions on Instagram, so that's like where I get all my like Q&A questions. So yeah, let's get into it. You guys asked some really good questions this time too. So the first question is, if you could only have one Disney park food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Anytime that somebody asks me a Disney park food question, it's so hard because I really don't have that much experience with Disney park food. The first 2 times I can't really remember. The only time I really can remember was whenever I was 15 and the time that I went for my graduation. I don't know, because we really never ate in the park. We would always eat like at the resort or somewhere else. I'm gonna have to go with Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater. Like if I could just pick one park restaurant to eat from for the rest of my life, it would definitely be Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater. Me and my mom, I don't know if I have a picture of it, but we have like, so we have the dining plan. So it's basically like you get a meal from every restaurant. And so my mom's a dietitian, so typically she's like, oh, get the healthiest thing, like get the cheapest thing. But this time she was like, get the most expensive thing, because you could like get anything on there. So I got like a really awesome burger. It was such a good burger, and then it came with like a milkshake, and like, oh my gosh, it was so good. So if you haven't gone, definitely go. I'm definitely gonna be vlogging that a lot, so probably Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater, because that's like really the only one I have recollection of. But hopefully in my program I'll have like more Disney foods that I can talk about. Do you know where you'll be living at? I'm living with 2 of my friends from Liberty. This is gonna be like the first group of DCP vloggers, like the spring 2019 ones, that can explain this, because this wasn't a thing in the previous seasons. But now you can only link up with 3 other people. So instead, in the past you could link up with, I think, up to like 6 or 7, but now you can only link up with 3 other people. So that really took the DCP world for a spin lately, but luckily I didn't really have any roommates prior to whenever they announced that. So me and my roommate Brooke, we found our other roommate. She also goes to Liberty, so they're all from my school. And we really want to get, I think our top choice, we don't really have any preference, we just don't really want to be in Vista. For those of you guys who don't know about complexes, I'm sorry, but I really gotta explain them. There's 4. There's Vista Way, Patterson Court, Commons, and Chatham Square. And I think our top choice is Commons. It's like the nicest, and it has laundry inside of each apartment. I don't know how to adult. They have a washer and a dryer in each like apartment. We really want that one, but it's gonna be funny if we get that, because we all lived, there's the Commons at Liberty, and so if we get Commons here, then we're going from Commons to Commons. That would be funny. Patterson Court's also really nice, and Chatham Square is also really nice, and those 3 are all together. But Vista Way is like off on its own, and you're not near the other complexes, and it's the least renovated, like the oldest. Like it's really, there's a lot of horror stories about it. It's known to be like the party complex too. So I mean, it may be fine, and if we get it, it's fine, but that's just like not our number one. So I think our number one was like a 1-bedroom, 3-person, just because any more than that, we would be going random for the rest of the roommates, just people that extended or people that are already there, people that are coming in. We decided to put our top choices like Commons 1-bedroom, 3-person, Patterson 1-bedroom, 3-person, Chatham 1-bedroom, 3-person, like stuff like that. And honestly, we're happy with anything, but those are like our top choices, and we won't know until we get there. Actually, we won't know what we got. Which videos are you most excited to film at Disney? So I have so many Disney ideas, and I'm so excited to start filming those whenever I get there. Definitely just like vlogging everything. I think that's the thing that I'm most excited for, like vlogging check-in and vlogging traditions. I know I can't vlog a ton of traditions, but just kind of get more insight for you guys. I know that there's a lot of things that, I know people always say this, and they like, a lot of people have made videos on a lot of different things, but for one thing, I haven't really seen that many DCP vloggers that were seaters, so I think it's gonna be cool for me to like be able to give you guys insight on that. I know like 2, but other than that, I don't really know any. I really want to do a lot of like sit down videos and talk to you guys about like my role and my location and just all that stuff. My things that I'm most excited to vlog, I want to collab with a lot of DCP vloggers that are already there or have done it before. I'm not going to say any names because I don't want to sound weird and creepy if they like somehow run across this video, but there's a lot of DCP vloggers that are coming next season or are already there that I want to collab with, and I think that would be fun, so hopefully they want to do that. I also really want to do a series where I go to all the parks alone because I feel like it's a totally different dynamic. Like you go with other people, but then whenever you go alone, it's like a totally different dynamic, and some people are scared of that, but I think it would be so fun. Like I think that's going to be the most cool thing about being on the DCP is like being able to just go to the parks by myself. Like that's so cool to me, and I think that you get a totally different dynamic when you go by yourself, and I want to showcase that because I've only seen a few people like vlog a lot when they're there by themselves. Because I feel like you can do more when you're by yourself. You can literally go to whatever you want to do. So I'm going to do one like at all the parks at Disney, but I'm also going to do one at like Universal because I'm going to get a Universal season pass. So basically just moral of the story, I'm excited to vlog. Like that's going to be the most fun thing. It's just like vlogging while I'm there and doing a lot of things like that. I'm also going to vlog like resort hopping, and I'm going to try to go like all the resorts. Oh my gosh, there's so much I want to do. What's going to be your go-to ride? I absolutely adore Soarin'. Like that's like my favorite ride at Disney, but it is in Epcot, and I probably won't get placed in Epcot for work. I'm probably either going to be at Magic Kingdom or Hollywood Studios if it's a park. So if I am placed in Magic Kingdom, then it's probably going to be Space Mountain because I'd love to just get a fast pass and like while I'm at work just like go on Breaking and ride Space Mountain and come back. Like I think that's so cool. But I also love It's a Small World. I know that's going to get old, but I love that ride. I love the People Mover. That's going to be a fun one to do if I work in Magic Kingdom. And then Hollywood Studios. I feel like Hollywood Studios is going to be like my night spot, like my nightlife spot, because I love Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, Fantasmic. Like those are my favorite things in Disney in general, so I'm excited to do those. And I've never been to Toy Story Land. I've never been to Avatar. So basically, it depends on what park I get placed in, but I have a feeling that Space Mountain is going to be my go-to because it seems like just one of those rides that you're just like, I just want to thrill. Space Mountain, come back. Like, I think that'd be cool. What do you think will be your favorite part about working in the parks? I think that there's going to be a lot of perspectives that I have right now that are going to change whenever I'm actually working there, just from watching DCP vloggers. Like kind of their attitude changes from the beginning to the end. I don't know if it's just a like perspective thing or if they genuinely have like some type of experience that kind of changes it from the beginning to the end, but I think my favorite part will be the magic that gets made and like that I actually get to see be made, or like that I get to make for other people, because all the magic that Disney's brought into my life, it's just I just really want to be that for other people. Like that could be their only Disney vacation in their entire life. Like just being able to make the magic that that's been made for me for so many years, I think I don't think that's ever going to get old. And I think that that's probably going to be my favorite part about working in the parks, just being at work and seeing that, but then also like going into the parks and being able to just like go in for a few hours and like see that and like actually see it all the time. I feel like that's just going to be really motivating because Disney is what I want to do long term, so being able to like physically see that every day, I think that that's going to be my favorite part about working in the park. I was at one point like, oh, maybe I would transfer to somewhere in Orlando and then keep working there, but after saying bye to my friends, I'm like, I never want to have to do that again. I know that like if you're watching this for Disney reasons, like a lot of people may not like understand this fully, but my Liberty people will. Liberty is just like an environment that I've yet to find really anywhere else. I just don't think I would want to give that up to continue working for Disney when that's pretty much what I want to do for the rest of my life anyways, and like what's 2 more years whenever Disney could probably be the rest of my life. So I really do want to keep going to Liberty in the fall. I may apply for seasonal, so then I would go back to Disney every summer, or I may do the alumni program the next summer. I don't know. I would probably want to keep coming to Disney and like keep getting internships. Yeah, I am going back to Liberty to answer your question. My friend Cameron says, when can I visit? Literally anytime. Come whenever. I love you. What's your favorite Disney movie? Definitely either Tangled, Princess and the Frog, but I also love Monsters Inc., Monsters University. I love literally any Disney movie. Like, I'm going to show you guys this before I leave. I'm going to vlog it whenever I do my move out vlog, but I literally have this whole wall of just all my Disney DVDs because my Nana every single year for Christmas gets me like 3 Disney movies that I don't have. And I have so many at this point because she's been doing that for so long. So I have a lot of favorites. I used to fall asleep to Disney movies actually, so Tangled and Princess and the Frog were my 2 like go-tos. I swear I can probably quote Princess and the Frog from beginning to end. Maybe Tangled, but I definitely give her Princess and the Frog. It's really bad and annoying, and people hate watching that movie with me. When will you know where you'll be working at? So I'll know that a week before I move in. I'll get my itinerary and then I'll know my location. Somebody asked, will you be staying in an apartment? And yes, as I said before, there's 4 apartment complexes that are just for college program students, and I think there's like 4,000 to 5,000 people that do it at a time. I'm not exactly sure. I know that there's a lot of people that do the college program at a time, and then there's also people that are extending from winter into spring, and then there's just like so many people there right now. I think that that's why they only limited it to linking with 3 other people, because I think there's so many people that are extending that they kind of have to open it up to either say you either need to move off site or only link with 3 other people. And the last question is, what are your working hours like? So with Cedar, I'm not really sure, but I know that it's not going to be as intense as like quick service or merch or something like that, or attractions. So for example, with quick service food and beverage, like Magic Kingdom sometimes open, like their magic hours, sometimes they're open to like midnight, so that means that you're probably going to be there till like 1 closing. That's like the thing that sucks about quick service and merchandise and attractions and stuff like that, is you never know how late you're going to be there. And also sometimes they open really early, so you could be there up to like 6 o'clock. And like same with entertainment, same with costuming, like a bunch of stuff like that. You never know. But table service is kind of different because most restaurants are only open at like 9 and close at 8. Like that's kind of the normal hours for restaurants. So I'm guessing, I don't really know for sure because it kind of depends on where I get placed. One of the locations I know a lot of CPs get placed is Victoria and Albert, and that's like a really, I know that all the fine dining restaurants, like the really fine dining, it's only open for dinner. So it kind of depends on where I get placed. If I get placed at a really nice restaurant, it's probably going to be closer to 30 hours a week. If I get placed at like kind of more of a popular restaurant like Be Our Guest, Crystal Palace, Cinderella's Royal Table, like one of those, then it'll probably be more along the lines of like 40 to 50. And then it may even be more than that, but I doubt it just because Cedar isn't really like a high in demand role. Quick service food and beverage is, merchandise is, and I know that they get crazy hours. Sometimes they get like 70 hours, like insane amount of hours. But for me, it's just like I probably will get like 30 to 50, kind of like the normal range. Thank you so much for asking questions. I'm literally so excited to go. Like I can't even tell you enough. If you have any videos in particular that you really want me to make while I'm there, leave them down below because I would love to make the videos that you guys want to see. Let me know down below if you're going to be doing the program, what your arrival dates are, all that stuff, what your role is. If you like want to do the program and you have like other questions about it, also let me know down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Bye!